Good morning, world. This is Curtis Bryant, your life coach and motivational friend, here with another video and message. This message is for everyone who is in the midst of a shift. But what's interesting and what can also be daunting about the shift is that it has a lot of moving parts. And what I mean by that, and I'll use myself as an example. Anytime that I've made a transition in my life, I get the vision in one place, but the affirmation comes from another. So if you're just finding me on TikTok, I was living in Atlanta for 3 years, and randomly, but not randomly, but very urgently had the call, the feeling to return home to New York City to be closer to family. It was a fast decision. It was a quick one. It did not have any of the foundational things that people normally consider when moving. Luckily, I did have a home to come to, but I did not have a job waiting for me. There was a lot unknown. But what I can say is, once I arrived to the place that God had told me to come to, things started making sense. And not all at once. Let's be clear, there are still things that I'm believing God for, but God is not a man that he shall lie. And so there are things that are still on the way for me that are going to be confirmations and affirmations of my obedience to move, my obedience to go. And maybe you're watching this and it's not a physical move. Maybe you don't have to move to a new city, right? Or a new state or whatever, but it could be anything, where the best way to put it is you won't know until you do it. You won't know until you go. You won't know until you try. I remember being a kid and really not enjoying gym class, and I remember my mom said to me, a try beats a failure. And so if there is any fear or anxiousness around this journey, I want you to know that a try beats a failure. And God's promise, and he told me this the other day, God's promise is that if you are obedient and go where I've asked you to go, I will make sure you have everything you need. So I love you. As always, I hope that this message made sense. It was helpful, affirming, confirming. And yes, of course, always, I love you. I said that. But let me know in the comments if this made sense. And I'll see you in my next video. Later.